beautiful people, welcome to TenderThots Connect. My name is Fumilayo Azoro Ekizie, and I really want to appreciate every one of you who have subscribed to this channel and for also sharing the videos with your friends and family members. And if you're new here, if this is your first time of connecting with us, this is TenderThots Connect, where we share our views, our perspectives, and facts on healthy relationship with our children at home and even with regards to learning in school. And today's episode is going to be interesting. The episode keeps getting more interesting and more interesting as they come. So today we are continuing with our series on teenagers. And today I have somebody very special with me on the studio to share insights, experience, and so many other things as regards the teenagers. Remember that you were once a teenager. Welcome once again to TenderThots Connect. And at this junction, I would appreciate if you click on the like button. Of course, you're going to enjoy this video. You're all welcome. Now, let me quickly introduce my special guests. Yes. Now, welcome Uncle Alex.
Thank you very much.
Yes, he is popularly known as Uncle Alex. That's what the teenagers call him. And even we as parents have joined in calling him Uncle Alex. Uncle Alex is an embodiment of humility and has a great experience working with teenagers. But let me allow him introduce himself properly. Over to you, Uncle Alex.
Thank you very much. My name is Ebute Alexander. As she has said, I'm also called Uncle Alex. I'm a business administrator. I'm a father. I just love teenagers and I love what I do.
Yeah, I like that. Just the way I love children, he loves teenagers. In fact, whenever I'm with him, I'm so excited that I have somebody who shares the same value that I do. And don't mind his physical appearance. He's actually a father of 4. So that will make you know that my guest here is very experienced and versatile. So he said he loves working with teenagers. Uncle Alex, how long have you been working with teenagers?
Well, if I can recall, I've been working with teenagers for over 10 years.
Over 10 years.
I don't know when I started there actually, but it's been over 10 years.
10 years, yes. And I know you work with them in the church and
yes.
also outside
yes.
the church.
Yes.
Okay, before we get to that, can you share with us what drove you? What was the driving force? What propelled you into working with teenagers? Was it as a result of a revelation or an experience? Just share with the viewers. We are eager to know.
It's something I would like term maybe accidental servant, just like one of our ministers in Nigeria said he was an accidental servant. I kind of stumbled into working with teenagers. I saw a need that I needed to fill because I didn't see myself as a teacher. I never fancied anything, teaching and all those things, but I just saw a need. I'll see some people, worshiping in our local assembly. I'll just see them. I saw in their faces, like, I want more. I want more than this. Like, there's more we can get. There's more we have to offer. Everywhere was, So I felt that need as if I needed to contribute something. Then I had a brother that was also a teenager. So he would tell me all the activities happening. I was like, no, there should be more to life than this, because actually I also, went through a lot of things as a teenager, so I felt what they were lacking. And I looked around, like nobody was there. I observed for a long time before I actually joined them. So that's how I felt a need that needed a vacuum
of it, yes.
to be part of.
Good.
That's how I joined.
And that's how vision works. And that's how purpose is identified. You need to identify a need and provide that need. Yeah. You need to identify problems and then provide solutions to that problem. So when you're doing that, you know that you're fulfilling purpose. Thank you so much for not ignoring that call.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to hear that. So now you've been working with teenagers in your local assembly, as in, for those who may not understand our vocabulary today, that's in the church, working with teenagers. You also work with them, because I've had the opportunity to come to your house, and what I saw was amazing. I remember the day I walked into your sitting room and I saw everywhere there was no space even for me to sit down. There were teenagers all over, and they were so engrossed in whatever they were doing. In fact, that day I felt like being a teenager, so that I could also enjoy, even though I managed to, catch some fun that day. So how is it like now working with them even outside the church?
Working with them outside the church, apart from the calling, it became like a passion. I think the passion drew me more to working with them outside. They kind of became like a family. I didn't see them like an assignment anymore, where I needed to just, do the job I was asked to do. Rather, I took them as a family, because in terms of convenience, you say it's not convenient to bring them to my house. Sometimes I even have to do the sweeping myself when they go.
When they
they'll
leave.
make a mess.
Trust teenagers.
My siblings like, how can you even tolerate this kind of thing? How can they make a mess? But I will just, no, it's just them. Let them just have fun. We turned the house upside down that day, and it was fun. And like you said, till today, the memory is still there. Those that have graduated, being a teenager now,
who have become adults.
Memory.
Yes.
And it's about creating these memories that can enable you to shape them the way you want. So that's just the beauty and the joy.
And that's what they need.
Yes.
They need those memories, because it helps them to form themselves as they become adults.
Yes.
Wow, beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So how's your let me ask this question before I go to I don't want to be in a hurry. I wanted to ask you, how has it impacted you, but I need to hear more from you. So now, what are the interesting things that you've experienced? What are the interesting things?
For the teenagers?
Yes, you're relating with them. What are those things that you found so interesting, amazing, as in, wow, if I've not been working with these teenagers, probably I wouldn't have, enjoyed all these things.
Okay, interesting things I've, gotten from them is their curiosity, their passion, their enthusiasm, their, charisma.
Okay.
I see teenagers with potential. Anyone you see has great potential.
Potentials, yes.
It's just locked in. So I don't know, maybe it's a gift, like you earlier said. You see them, and all of them like that have potential to come outside. It's just the room that is not available for them to come out, to bring out that potential. Yes. So that's what I see. That's what excites me, because before you know it, this person that has been quiet is now the light of the class.
The class, yes. Like
doing
something has been locked up inside them.
Something is always locked up.
So you've ignited.
Yes, you always ignite.
Yes, and that's what they do.
There's no teenager that you see, no matter how quiet, there is something that is making the person quiet. You can say reserved, yes, everybody can be reserved, but they desire something, they crave for something. Once you just tap
unlock it, yes,
you'll be shocked. This person, this cool person will be relating well. From the relationship now, you now, impact. So that's the secret. Like, you unlock, you now relate,
tap into their potentials. Beautiful. So now my question, you've told us what the interesting things that occur while working with teenagers. Now, what are your challenges?
Challenges.
Because you cannot work with teenagers, because you mentioned you having to sweep after your hangouts with them sometimes, you understand that?
Yeah.
So what are the other challenges you encounter working?
Okay, the challenges is dealing with their emotions. In as much as you want to unlock, a lot of them come with different emotions and different expectations. So you are trying to balance those expectations. You are trying to get to them. How do you balance it up? Because most times, growing up, the way you feel, the way you understand things is not the way they understand things. So they are expecting something from you that you should understand. And you don't understand, but you don't want to tell them you don't understand. So those are the challenges we face most of the time. So some of them behave in certain manner. You just try to enter their shoe and make them understand, but still they might not understand from your own perspective.
It takes
so
time.
managing those expectations are basically the challenges
you
that
face.
I face
Okay.
sometimes, because sometimes you mean well for somebody and the person does not care whether you mean well for me or not. I have a case whereby even a parent, I was like, when the person, you know, did what they did, I was like, how is the parent feeling? How is this parent feeling? If me, as the mentor
is
can
feeling
feel
this way.
so hot, imagine how the parent is feeling. So sometimes this experience teaches us a lot to become better parents.
Yes.
That look, our children, we need to hold them, you know, at the foundation
And the
level,
foundation, build the foundation.
so that you don't let them go to get to some certain area where or stage
Where there's a
you
blockage.
where there's a blockage. This is the time to, you know, hold them tight.
Wow.
If not, it will get to that pain whereby the pain, I felt pain severally. There are people we are still working on. We are still even believing God, to, you know, to transform.
And you know what they say, that it's better to build a child
Yes.
than to repair a broken adult.
Yes.
So if we don't lay the foundation when they are still tender,
Yes.
it will be very difficult.
Yes, very, very difficult.
Oh,
very
thank
difficult.
you so much. So what are the strategies that you use to build your relationship with
Okay,
the
strategies.
teenagers?
My strategy, okay, be
Is it
approachable.
the secret? Yes. So that other people working with teenagers and even our parents will, you know how to apply.
Okay, one thing that worked for me without any struggle is my passion for the teenagers. Okay. But apart from passion, there are other things that I feel are aiding my relationship with teenagers, which is, you know, having a listening ear.
Very important.
Very, very important.
I would have been surprised if you don't mention that.
You have to be able to listen to them. You have to be able to be like a confidant, maintain some level of confidentiality. If they tell you something, you know, you don't go and reveal it. You know, you love them, you care for them. Let them see that care visible. You have to be transparent.
Yes,
also.
Yes.
You have to be transparent. This is who you are. You are not siding anybody.
You are not biased.
Yes, you are not biased.
Yes.
You don't treat this person differently
and
treat this other person differently. Like growing up in our schools those days, it's only those people that raise their hand
that they are
we are the back.
If you don't raise
we are the back. We'll just be looking at, okay, what about me? Nobody cares about me. Nobody greets me. Nobody hails me. So those things matter. So be transparent. Just love all of them. And before you know it will work well for you. Because even if the person that you're looking at loves you, if you treat this other person less, the person will feel that, no, this person is not original. He only appreciates me because I am more popular and something like that.
Yes.
So just be transparent with all of them. Be caring, be approachable. Don't be judgmental.
Yes,
Don't be
very
judgmental.
important. Yes,
very, very important.
We need to be less judgmental when it comes to them. Even as parents.
Yes.
You don't just judge.
Don't judge.
Listen to them, hear them out at this stage. At this stage,
very,
you know,
very
when they are children, okay, they're still children. When they are younger, we can, you know, manipulate them. We can, you know, do whatever we need to do. We are in charge. But when they become teenagers, we are still in charge, but not as, you know, like that. We need to hear them out. You know, sometimes, even when I was growing up as a teenager, I could remember certain times when you want to say something and they just tell you, keep quiet. Oh, is it because you've gotten a boyfriend outside? Parents begin just to insinuate things, and then inside of your what like, boyfriend?
My God,
what
this is not what is going on.
And then you just lock yourself in, and then you don't want anybody to talk to you. You don't want to talk to anybody. You just go into your own world.
Yes.
And which is terrible.
It's horrible.
Horrible. It's terrible. So I hope we're learning something from our discussion so far. Myself and Uncle Alex have just been too engrossed in our topic, but I believe that you're catching along with us. Now, I wanted to ask you how you build trust amongst the teenagers, but I think from what you mentioned, you know, say being approachable, being confident, you know, exercising a high level of confidentiality. I think that answers that question. Yes. Also, what about gaining trust of parents? Gaining the trust of parents, you know, sometimes they are with you, you know, for hours. How have you been able to manage that? How have parents been able to, you know, have that confidence in you that, oh, my teenager is with Uncle Alex, they are safe? How?
It's just similar thing applies, because if whatever you do, the children goes home and tell the parents. If they always talk about you, the parents will be taking
Notes.
feedbacks and notes. If you are a teacher that they complain about all the time, parents are taking notes. And if they keep getting negative feedback from any teacher, already the parents cannot trust the teacher. So they want to, any parents want to hear something positive from a teacher, that this is what I learned today. Wow. Oh, wow, look at what they taught us. And the parents will like, wow, okay, what did your teacher say about this? Okay. But you see a situation whereby even misunderstanding, they can go and tell their parents. And you see that the trust, the parents will not even approach the teacher. They'll just not like the teacher again. That they're always talking about, that kind of thing. So you must maintain that level of, openness, transparency, so that good reports will always be coming home. And if it comes home, even though the parents does not deal with you, they've been hearing about you. They're like, wow, okay, that auntie, that uncle, oh, okay, it's a nice person. I've been hearing about the person. So like that. So confidentiality also matter, because there are some things the parents will tell you. You have to not tell the child. And there are some things the child will tell you.
That you don't have to tell the
you
parents.
You use wisdom to communicate it to the parent.
In such a way that it's not as if you're
you can't
you're
report
a bearer.
Yes, you can't report it. You cannot. So you just have to maintain that link. You are trying to bridge the gap.
An interface.
Yes, you are
a
trying
bridge.
to bridge the gap, not to destroy it, because your actions can break or mar their relationship.
And it can even destroy all the work you've been building over the years.
Yes.
Wow. I love those. Thank you so much for those strategies. Thank you so much. Now, you've been able to engage them even outside, the ministry. Engage them positively, because I know I'm one of the beneficiaries. So how do you go about that?
Okay, engaging them. A lot of resources have to come into play. It's not allowance that will be given to you to do this. If you are doing God's work, you have to, sacrifice. And evangelism nowadays is not something you just do with empty pockets. You have to make a move to invest some, resources. Like the event you talked about, then coming to my house that time, we did some refreshment. We bought badminton rackets, board games, and all those things. We bought them. Even all those red cups that they play, some they break it. So these are the little resources. You have to invest in those things, because extracurricular activities actually help in.
Yes, I was going to ask that. If you could share with us, how extracurricular activities help in the development of teenagers.
Yes.
It plays a very huge role.
Very vital role. Yes. Now, it helps in teamwork. Teamwork and, a sense of belonging. A teenager, like we mentioned before, that is reserved, quiet, indoors. If you involve the person with an extracurricular activity, you see the person working as a team with somebody else. And before this person that was not, talking before is now talking laying out strategies. We've done that in so many camps that we've held, whereby the least people that you expect are the ones leading to win.
So it helps them to, enhance their potentials, or even discover themselves for those who don't really know.
Yes. Their social skills is even improved with extracurricular activities. So it cannot be ruled out. No matter what, extracurricular activities must be imbibed in any program
that has to do with children and teens
and teenagers. It must be there. Else they'll just, be indoors,
laid back,
quiet,
and it will affect their mental health.
Yes.
Very important. We are learning. So for those parents who like to hold back their teens from associating with others, I think we've learned one or two things today, that it is very important that we allow them to socialize, even in the faith setting. Let them get involved with things going on. It's going to help them to become better children. And just like what Uncle Alex said, it will help to alleviate the pain that may want to occur in the future.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. God bless you, Uncle Alex. Now, I still have some questions for you. It's been so interesting. So interesting. So, as a father of 4 children, you don't even look it. Looking back at your teenage years, when you're a teenager, and in comparison with today, what are the opportunities that you see around You understand? What are the opportunities that you didn't get to have back there that you see around, that you think that what do I call them now? The Gen Z.
Yes.
You need to grab. You understand? There are so
Yes.
many opportunities, I know.
Yes.
But let's do a comparison.
Yes.
When you're a teenager and right now. When I was in the university, I think when I gained admission to the University of Ilorin precisely, and my cousin, Dr. Diremi Adebayo, accommodated me in the doctor's quarters. There was this picture frame that was in his place that caught my attention the very first day I walked in, and has lingered on in my mind, And the caption says, "Why didn't all of life's trouble hit me when I was a teenager?"
Wow.
When I knew everything. As a teenager, we feel we know everything. So when I saw that caption, and every day I move around that area and I look at that caption, I begin to tell myself, there are many opportunities that I lost as a teenager. Do you understand that I didn't take advantage of? So that's why I'm asking the question now. Now, what are those opportunities that we think these teenagers can take advantage of?
Yes.
You understand? I know some of them might not be opportune to watch this video, but I want to appeal to parents. So please, as you're watching, you can also invite them to watch, because they're also going to learn from this.
Yes. Okay, very interesting question. Thank you very much. Actually, my teenhood was not too interesting. It was not too fascinating. It was boring, if I put it that way. We struggled to even play this brick game. It was my strong desire then to even own a brick game. It was not available. I grew up in Imo State, very humble beginnings. There's no markets you can get toys.
Toys then.
So when you see those toys, I will be wondering, where do people get these
toys
things?
from?
Like, where? You look around, you look at the express, long journey. We didn't know what was in the, at the extreme end. But coming out to Lagos, it was a different thing. We got more exposed. But again, we were restricted, if I will use that word.
By your parents?
By my parents.
Good.
There was no association, even in Imo State. You see people on the street playing ball. My dad was, of the opinion that we should focus more on reading our book. We were just about reading. So we didn't associate with anybody. So, looking at the opportunities then and now, we wanted a lot of things then. I wanted to play, brick game. I wanted to play PS games, but it was not available. You cannot even go and play it. So even going out was a problem. Now, looking at the opportunities, now everything is available. If I can recall, if I'm not mistaken, during my secondary schools, I only pressed the computer once. If I'm not mistaken, they only told us to write our name on a desktop. If that's what I can remember, pressing a computer. But look at the opportunities now. Everything around you is a computer. Your phones, computers, laptops everywhere, tabs everywhere. Touch screen.
Everything digitalized.
Everything is now digital. We wanted to, explore those things, but we were restricted.
There was no access.
There was no access. All you have to watch is NTA News. Midnight. Then only on Saturdays you get to watch Spider-Man if there's lights anyway. But now everything is available. So there are so many opportunities now. Then there was no YouTube. Now there's YouTube. And one thing about YouTube is that anything you want to learn on the face of this earth is on YouTube. Apart from the professional courses like medicine and pilot and all those things. But everything...
Even if you want to learn how to fly a plane, it's there. It's just that you will not be certified.
Yes, you will not be satisfied. Everything is online. Yes. Thank you for pointing that out. Now, all the informations are there, but it's now left... Now, teenagers or young people are now shying away from learning. If I was just craving to get that PS that time to explore, what about you now that you've gotten everything? We wanted, I remember my first computer that my dad bought for me, Mavis Beacon, this typing program.
Yes.
How I knew computer, I never went to a computer school, but They call me guru in, technology now. I didn't do any formal training.
Self-taught.
It was Mavis Beacon. When the computer came, we were so eager to type those things on Mavis Beacon. Me and my siblings, everybody, that's what helped us. So now teenagers of nowadays are given everything that they need to learn. They are now being distracted by side things that are not important. There must be a balance because there are so many opportunities. Apart from even the social media, what about all the workshops that religious organizations organize, schools organize? We no longer pay attention. Something else is taking our attention, or their attention. I'm talking like a teenager. Something else is taking their. So the opportunities are so much now that they are even avoiding it. We were during our time running for opportunities.
Looking for those opportunities.
Then you want to learn a computer program, your dad will tell you, no, go and finish your WAEC, go and finish your school. That's what I sent you. But now, before you even write WAEC, they'll say you should go and do computer programming.
Yes.
And you see the child saying that, no, I'm not interested. No. Don't run away from these opportunities because, even football then, parents will say, no, don't play football. It's not even good. It's distraction. But now, parents are even encouraging, but now children don't even want to participate.
And what could be the reason?
What could be the reason? Is distraction, the I want to get rich syndrome. Because now you are watching all those high life superstars. You feel you can just make it overnight. It's not done that way. You don't become a millionaire overnight. Those people that you see on screen that are millionaires today,
they pay the price.
They pay the price. They started from somewhere. Even if you're singing, whatever you want to do, you must start and build with time. But now they believe as if you sing their first track, you can buy a Mercedes Benz.
Just go to the studio and
That's
just
the
sing.
problem. Some of them even think, if they want to do all this Ponzi scheme or, these negative businesses, as if it doesn't pay. You will pay dearly.
There's success and there's good success.
There's good success. So if you can focus on good success and start while you are even a teenager, before you know it, give yourself 5 years, you'll be a master in that thing that you're doing. So opportunities lie. It's just them now shying away from it. I don't have time. What are you doing there? I'm in school. I'm studying. Studying what? In that study, it's not enough. Especially in the Nigeria of nowadays, you must have something by the side that you know is skill.
The skill
is very important now in survival in Nigeria. So that when the going gets tough, you have to rely on that skill to survive.
Wow, wonderful. A round of applause for you, Uncle Alex, on that. So, my dear parents and guardians, I think we have learned from this discussion. It's important that we encourage our teenagers to take advantage of the opportunities that are available to them, and also to engage them in acquiring skills that will help them. They can combine academics and also extracurricular activities to help them. Now the last question, I think this is just the last question I have. How do you manage your emotions? How do you manage stress when working with things? Because I know working with things can be very demanding. The truth must be told, because they are very energetic, can be very demanding, and they all come with different shades of emotions of their own. So how do you've told us how you manage them. So how do you now manage your own emotions?
Well, how I manage my emotion is I love what I do. So it comes in a place of the work that I'm doing and the passion, if I should bring the passion in. I have a passion to teach or to be with them or to lecture them. So that passion kind of overshadow the stress. It's like them saying love what you do. It's not just about the passion. If you love what you are doing, whatever is worth doing is worth doing well. Once you have that mindset, you wake up in the morning and you are supposed to be at a place by 7 a.m. Ordinarily, if it was my workplace, I was like, oh my God, today should just be a public holiday. But when I remember that I'm going to impact knowledge, you will see some kind of excitement
That will come
that will just stir me. Before you know it, I'll just wake up and I'll dress up for my assignment. So it propels me. Else, I would have been weak, I would have been tired, but love what you do. Once you love it, you find out that it will kind of be a boost. Time will stand still when you do what you love doing. When the time is going, you will not even believe it, like, wow. So I'm able to even sacrifice this time from this time to, like, wow. It comes in a place of loving what you do. And in that way, you will no longer see it as stress, but you just see it as, work and play. It balances now.
Good.
You are now living.
So when you're with them,
yes,
it's a way of also
and
relaxing.
Yes, it's a relaxing point for you. So that is the secret. You must love what you are doing. Else, it will be difficult.
It will be difficult. You'll be stressed.
Yes, you'll be stressed out. Like you talked about emotions. When you are stressed and somebody just comes to you after service with some kind of maybe silly complaints, you just like, just shush the person like, can't you see that I've been standing? No. But if you, even in your tiredness, you just
joy.
Sit down like,
yes,
okay,
come,
sit
let's
down.
Talk about it.
You just be playing. Everything will just be like fun. Okay, tell me what is the problem. Tell me. The person will not even know that you are tired, but you just find yourself still helping the person out in your tiredness.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So, the very last question. What advice can you give to parents who have teenagers or guardians to teenagers or other people like you who are working with teenagers?
The advice I would give is that, number one, I think one of the most important is that they must, have a listening ear. You must be able to listen to your mentees or your children. Try to listen to them no matter what. Draw them closer. And number two, I can say maybe be approachable. You have to be approachable. Don't be the one that they are scared of. Be it a parent or a teacher. Don't be the one that. Just do a feedback. Ask your friends, or ask your wife, or ask your colleagues if you're a teacher. What do teenagers or what do my children say about me? You find out that they are saying that daddy or mommy is a no-go. You have to change it. You must change it. There's no award being strict. There's no award. Like, there's no joy. There's no love. The more you are approachable, the more you enjoy your children. Because before you know it, time will pass. So this is the time for you to enjoy them. Be approachable so that they will tell you things. Yes. Don't be like a parent whereby once they hear your car horn, everybody have gone inside. Yes. Well, like I don't know how some parents enjoy that.
The tiger of the tribe of...
I don't know how some parents enjoy that. Yes. No. As they are horning, what you should be hearing is shout. Yes. Daddy, mommy, then they will run towards you.
Yes, reception, you know.
That's one
looking
reception.
Forward to having you back home.
Yes. So also, some of the things we've even mentioned on the teacher aspect, not being judgmental. Yes, just try to balance. You must be strict, yes. But at the same time...
You're strict, but you can be flexible.
Yes, you must be flexible. Yes. You can even add that to the last. You have to be flexible.
Very
sometimes you are tough.
Yes.
Sometimes you are flexible. So these are some of the things that will help you, as a parent to relate more, or even a teacher to relate more. Just encourage them. And maybe lastly, let them see a genuine care or love for them. They will sense it.
They'll sense it, definitely.
A genuine one.
They have emotions too.
Yes, they do. They know when somebody cares about them, and they know
when you're doing lip service. Yes,
when somebody does not care. And once you show them once, they will not ever come to you again. Even their friends, if you keep showing this lack of care to them and their friends, then what do you want to teach them? As you are teaching them, they are not even interested in you. They are not even listening. If they don't cherish you, they will hardly listen to you. So you must have this, flexibility to know when to be strict and when to be,
Oh, wow. So I want to believe that this piece of advice will go a long way in our relationship with our teenagers. And just like what he has said, that we should be flexible, we should be approachable, we should also be active listeners to the teenager. I'll also add that when you're dealing with teenagers, either as a parent or as a teacher or somebody working with teenagers, you must be patient. It's very important to be patient with teenagers. And I want to reiterate what he said, that we have to also be less judgmental. We shouldn't always judge them in everything they do or visit their past mistakes. We should learn to forge ahead. We teach them that yes, we'll correct them when they make mistakes, but we'll also let bygones be bygones. It's very important so that these teenagers will be able to express themselves before us and also achieve their purpose in life. We have heard of cases where teenagers have become drug addicts. Teenagers have even left their homes. They run away from their homes because they feel the home is too toxic for them. So we are appealing to you, for those of us who have passion, for children, for healthy relationship. You can see the passion radiating from Uncle Alex while we're discussing. It's very important that we make ourselves available for these children. Like I always say, we shouldn't allow what happened to us, the negative things that happen to us, the negative vibes we received while growing up. We shouldn't allow it to occur in the lives of our children. I would like to believe that Uncle Alex now, in raising your children, your boys and your beautiful daughter, you know how better to manage them when they get to adolescence, right? Yes, I don't need to be told about that. So it's very important that we take home these lessons, not just listen to them, but put them into practice. Remember, it's all about making the society a beautiful one for us to live. Thank you so much for being with us on this particular episode. Remember, is the Teens series. The teenage phase is a very delicate and sensitive one. So we must ensure that we do what is right to enable them navigate through this phase as they move into adulthood. Thank you once again. My name is Fumilayo Azoro Ekeze, and with me is Uncle Alex. He said his full names are Alexander Ebute. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, so we call it a day, and like I always say, be inspired.